How's it going, everyone? Mad Spartan here, and today I'm bringing you another Contest of Champions War video. We are up against Elite BR. This is the 8th war of the season, so it is pretty exciting. This is our master level war. Just like before, we do win, and then now we're back in Masters. We just have to win to solidify it. The weird thing is they put a Maestro boss, but he's only rank 4, Sig 1, so I don't know what they were thinking, because they have so many better defenders, but either way, I'm not complaining. Hopefully that means that we win. I do have a lot of Archangel fights, so I did rank 4 my Archangel, which obviously to most of you is just a no-brainer, but I was using him at rank 3 for like ever until my leader told me I had to rank 4 him if I wanted to use him. So I was just like, alright, whatever. First up, we do have a Scorpion, which I wanted to bring Mag for, but I didn't have room for him, and I wasn't going to bring Mag for just one fight, when this guy can obviously be Archangeled. Now, the good thing is, Archangel isn't immune to the placebo buffs, so you're actually able to always maintain a buff on you to never reduce the duration stun, because obviously, as you can tell, this guy must have at least 4 out of 5 in Limber, because this stun is going away before the heavy runs out, which means if ability accuracy is not on my side, he could Scorpion Sense evade in the middle of the heavy. So I was a little nervous about that, but it ended up going well. They did put a Kushala on my path, so I was happy that I 100% in the Thronebreaker a few days ago to try to gain as many 6-star shards as possible, because I am saving for Chilith, because she looks like she's going to be a good counter against Maestros, and just overall an amazing champ. I pulled her 5-star. I spent the money to try to pull her. I only pulled her 5-star, and she's actually really good. I do enjoy her a lot. I think she's like very tanky. She's not as good as Titania, but she does remind me of the same Titania aspect where she's just super tanky. So, you know, I was thinking about making a guide for her. I might do that soon, because no one else really has her. But we do have a Kushala on this path. I believe she's only rank 4, so I don't really understand the placement here. I do pop a regen boost because I didn't want to mess up the dex on the SP1, so I just wanted to block the first 2 hits and then dex it. And because she's rank 4, I knew that 1 burst was enough. 70k burst, she was on 1%. Also was running suicides, so it made it even easier for me. But next up, we do have an Ascended rank 5 6200 Absman, which I've never fought him with Quicksilver before. I usually only fight him with Diablo, Scorpion, I-Bomb. You know, I usually find Titania is a big one that I use. So, you know, I asked my alliance members like how they would go about it, and because we fought the Kushala so fast, I do still have the regen boost to negate some of the block damage that I might be taking. It all depends on how I want to take the fight. And of course, we get that 10% attack, which is good. Nothing to write home about, but right now I'm just prioritizing trying to get the whiplashes. We did land the heavy, so we are gaining them at a faster rate. So we're at 300. We do have the permanent slow now. He's not the global, so it doesn't matter. I do have to throw the SP2 because I'm gaining too much power. So I just want to gain some burst damage. It's better to do it when he's not in a form, so I'm doing more damage. I'm not really worried about the, what's it called? I'm not really worried about the regen or his charges for that matter. You know, even if he happens to hit into my block, it's not going to kill me once. You know, it'd have to hit me like 2 or 3 times to kill me. And because I keep deactivating his Uru, I'm not really worried about it too much. As you can see, I did knock him down to lose his Black Uru charge. And then I was trying to gain 900, so I was able to go Terminal. He was playing into my hand. A lot of times he doesn't. He didn't throw that SP1 again, so we're able to double it. And right now I'm trying to, as long as he doesn't go into Uru form, the burst should kill him. And just like that, 182,000 damage. And he's done. Now, we did have a Weapon X, which, you guessed it, he's rank 4, Sig 200. So, well, I was able to walk over him with Archangel. I could have even kept him at rank 3 and done it, but I guess it's good to have him rank 4. I don't even know. It doesn't matter. I did buy some of the Black Friday deals, so I do have an overflow of gold and rank up material. So I was like, you know what, whatever. I'm sitting on a couple rank ups for next season, so I might as well spend some of them on a character I obviously use a lot. So as soon as we gain the 1 neurotoxin, the game is pretty much over. As you can see, we're not even gaining placebo buffs at this point, so we're just, you know, going for the repair to try to gain 2 poisons at a time. And he is just cooking. You know, he does go Berserker, but he can't go Unstoppable or Reduced it. And he's not regenning from it, so I'm pretty much just able to hit him while he's in Berserker. And he's pretty much just dead. We're going to back off here, let him melt. And that fight was it was easy. I could have done it at rank 3, but whatever. Not a big deal. Now, next up, we do have an aggressive regen Korg. Rank 3, Sig 20. So, pretty crazy. I mean, obviously, Korg is ideal when he has Sig 200, but it's hard to do. So, you know, I'm not really worried about his awakening. I did put the pre-fight, but had to back out because I needed to make sure that I had it, which, spoiler alert, I didn't even end up using the SP3 because if any of you remember or are observant, this is the same guy that had the Kushala. So he's running suicides. I didn't even put it together yet because I was just trying to do all my fights in 1 second. Which sucks because I wanted to take, I was asked to take the Gore, and I was going to take it with Diablo, but I didn't really want to, and then I realized it's the same guy that has the Korg and everything, the One Eye Open Gore. So I literally could have just done the same thing because he's running suicides too. You know, it's stupid. So now that he has no rock stacks, we're just going to parry heavy here. I mean, poisons on their own reduce regen, and also I run the Despair Mastery, you know, bait the SP2. All of his attacks are energy, so I'm not taking any Thorns damage. We're going to get rid of those rock stacks, throw the SP2 to refresh any poisons that he has, and also be nullifying regens at the same time. And when he doesn't have rock stacks, it's just going to be continuous parry heavy. If we stay close to him long enough with Philosopher's Mix, he'll gain a regen, we'll nullify it, and then gain some power from Mystic Dispersion. So overall, it's a pretty good thing. I do have to throw the SP2 here with the rock stack. It's unfortunate, but whatever. And I'm not sure if you guys saw that, but he did have 3 poisons, and then we reapply them, and he shrugged off all 3 of them, but kept the old 3. So it's almost like you put new ones on, you don't just refresh them. So he ended up taking the new ones while letting you keep the old ones. So just like that, he's done. Suicides or not, we had full control of the fight. Maybe I would have thrown an SP3, but it doesn't matter. There's nothing to the fight. Now, next up, we do have the Energy Resistant Storm X, which I was told Archangel can beat. I have the worst RNG with Archangel. I was thinking maybe because I rank 4'd him, he would be nicer to me and give me more debuffs. And you guys are going to see that that is not the case. I was like, I guess. I don't have good RNG with Archangel. I don't like using him a lot. You know, if I need to, I will. You know, maybe now that he's rank 4, he'll be nicer to me. But he never gives me debuffs, ever. So look at that, right? Got a nice poison there, right? We just need one. We just need another poison. We just need another bleed to come in. It's really not that big of a deal. So look at that. Boom. No bleed again. No bleed again, right? So I'm like, all right, my poisons are going to fall off. Let me dex the SP1. But now that she's waiting for the poisons to go away, to throw her SP1. Look, now that she's clean, she throws the SP1. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Screw the neurotoxins. I'll just do it with raw damage. Because obviously, look at her damage. Like, look at her health. Like, we're obviously making it. And then I realized it has Burden of Might. So how am I ever going to get to an SP1? So we do throw a heavy, and we gain some bleeds. So now I throw the SP1 hoping that one bleed is enough. It's not, because it's Archangel, and he's obviously mad at me or something. So we do end up gaining a poison, and I'm like, okay, cool. One heavy. Nothing. I got to put a counter on here for how many times I didn't get a bleed from a heavy. But we got it from a basic attack, which, that makes sense. I think, like, the basic attack has, like, a 25% chance to put a bleed, and we got that instead of the heavy. But now we have 3 neurotoxins, so now what I'm going to prioritize trying to do is place as many neurotoxins as possible, but it's just not working. So now we have control, because we finally got 2 neurotoxins on them. I would like to keep at least 2 at a time, so I'm able to put the poisons and the bleeds on freely, and hopefully this is enough to kill her. Just dexing this, waiting my time, and just like that, she's done. So what started as no cooperation from Archangel turned pretty solid. I wasn't really worried about it. Now the next fight, because I didn't have Sandman, I couldn't take Conflictor Doom. So because I had Quicksilver, I decided to just take the Global Dragon Man because it's the same thing. I do pop an invulnerability boost because I have a weird feeling he's going to get to the SP3. I don't know how that's possible. You have so many withers. Something was telling me, like, dude, just pop the Indestructible. It's not really that big of a deal. So we pop the Indestructible. I do have to wait out his heavy a little bit because it is a 2-hit heavy, even though it all looks like 1 hit. So I do pretty much just let that, you know, happen. And then that's when I realized that incinerates have another effect. They reduce your block proficiency, which I didn't even realize. I forgot about that. But so I did block that SP1 to apply the amplitude to gain some willpower regen, because, you know, if the guy has Despair Mastery, I would like to have at least one. And as you can see, we did get hit there and use the Indestructible. I'm like, oh my god. So if I'm right and I get hit with an SP3, I'm dead. So pretty much just trying to maintain control of the fight. We do throw an SP1 because it's going to be hard for us to land a heavy without the relic stun. So we're only going to be landing the heavy when the relic stuns him. I don't want to try to hit his SP1 with a heavy, or I definitely can't hit his heavy with a heavy. The only thing that I could hit of his would be his SP2 with a heavy, but because of his constant power gain with the withers, he's never gaining power. So because we landed the heavy, I'm going to try to gain 900 right now. He does dash in for the kill, so we do have to unfortunately hit him, which puts us just at terminal. So we did get lucky there. Going to double the whiplashes, and he should be done. You know, we're going to wait it out. Hopefully he doesn't throw a special. And 231,000 burst. And he is done. Now, for the first time in a while, by the time I'm voiceovering this, I'm literally in the middle of the war. So I don't know who's going to win. Right now, they're beating us by 1, but we have like 30 more attacker kills than them. So, you know, it's neck and neck right now. A lot of people haven't moved yet, so it's hard to say what the outcome is going to be right now. But, you know, we're all trying our best, boosting, you know, making sure we're taking this very seriously. You know, we do have bad luck when we win. When we lose in Master, then win Plat 1 to get back into Master, and then we got to play someone in Master. We always usually lose and then have to, like, scrounge at the end of the season to get this last win. But hopefully it doesn't happen anymore, because we seem pretty good now. So, you know, not to jinx us, but we're looking good. But overall, I'm enjoying it. We're having a good time. I hope you guys enjoyed the videos. Like I say in all of them, I do appreciate the support. It is very fun to be doing all this. Yeah, I did buy the Black Friday deals. No openings for you guys. I did buy a bunch of what I bought with rank up materials, because I do have a relatively small account, especially for where I am. So what I did was I'm sitting on all my rank up materials. I'm, you know, whatever they want me to rank up, whether it's rank 2 Overseer, Hulk, you know, I can rank 5 Sandman, or I can rank up a new champ. But I'm sitting on a bunch of rank up materials. I'm saving. I already picked the 3 tier 6 skills for Chilith. I am ready for that girl when she comes out. She's not coming out for a long time, but we are saving for her. And I'll probably do some big opening, hopefully, if I can, if I have the willpower to save the 6-star shards. Because by then I should have close to 500,000 6-star shards, because we have to wait for this crystal and the next crystal, and she hopefully will be in the one after that. But unfortunately, I think Werewolf by Night's in this next crystal, so I might have to do an opening with that, but maybe not. You know, hopefully we get lucky. Maybe I don't want him that bad, but he's pretty cool, so who knows. But overall, I'm enjoying it. Big things coming to the channel. You know, I appreciate the support. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one.